won't be kicking me in the ass tomorrow.
You need a little bit of a rest, you know.
I know.
You can't go full steam ahead the whole time. You're gonna wear yourself out.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to get into a bit about you. Introduce yourself so that people know who we're about to start talking to and getting into this stuff. Cool. You are Zolly, and like you said, you are what's your title?
I've got a lot of titles really, but I would really call myself a jewellery designer, or just a designer overall. I do a lot of custom work, so I do a lot of custom work in inner city London. I do a lot of jewellery work for some people that you might know of, a lot of rappers, and a lot of just people that want to spend a lot of money on jewellery, really. I've got innovative design, and looking to take the world by storm. I mean, I do a lot of pieces for a lot of outspoken people, and hopefully they let me take my creative design to the next level, and that's the way we're going.
Yeah, that's lit, man. So let's start off with the basics. How did you get into this field of work?
It wasn't planned. It definitely wasn't planned, just like most of the world's wonders in today. It wasn't planned. I initially was into architecture. So I went to university for 3 years to do architecture for a while. And to be honest, architecture is a very hard field. Anyone that's done that before, that's listening out there, knows that from the first day, you got a classroom full of people. By second year, you got 50% of those people.
Oh my gosh.
By third year, you got 25%, and you can know everyone in that class by name. Like the cut-off point and the people that just
is it that intense?
The drop-off rate is ridiculous.
Wow.
Like proper. But yeah, I stuck with it. I got my degree. Went into practice for about 3 years. And just the lifestyle just didn't suit my personality, I guess. And also, my financial situation at home and my background didn't allow me to progress in the way that I wanted to. So for instance, because architecture takes about 7 years. Yeah. Like the field is dominated by, let's say, middle class, upper class, white men generally, and it's only because they can afford to not earn a lot for a long time to get the big check at the end. Do you see what I'm saying? So for a lot of us living in urban areas, it's not a viable solution to live in. Like, I can't not earn until I'm 27. It doesn't really work. Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit crazy.
It doesn't really work like that for me anyway. So if obviously come from a place where you got a trust fund, or you got parents that can give you money for a long time without any financial backlash, it works, because at the end of the road you're gonna earn a lot of money. But because you need to make money a lot younger in your life or your lifespan, it just didn't work for me. In college, I met a girl who was like, yeah, my brother's got a jewelry company starting up. He just wants some designs that you can draw for him. Okay. And because I did art, I did art, physics and maths in college.
You are a well-educated man.
Trying to be. But yeah, I did art, physics and maths in college. And so there was a girl that saw my artwork and was like, yo, my brother needs some drawings for this jewelry thing he's doing, innit? I was like, yeah, cool, what's he paying that? She's like, I don't know much right now, but you can pay you one off designs. And like, imagine through first year of college to maybe like my second year into practice, so I'd say let's count the years, that's about 6 years, I was drawing designs one off and getting paid. In fact, to be honest, that's how I like kind of afforded to go out and still buy food and do other stuff, still do things in uni where other people needed to get jobs. So obviously I was doing design here and there, and I used to design tattoos, so I was just literally drawing throughout my whole time in uni. This quick contract work. And then like 3 years into practice, he called me and was like, yo bro, I'm trying to take this thing to another level. I know you like your ownership and I'm not gonna lie, he's a great salesman, isn't it? And because of the position I was in, I was kind of like, oh nah, not right now. But then obviously a year passed and I was like, I'm still here. Like, and then I'm looking at my colleagues, I'm thinking, you're 30 odd, earning this much. Do I want to be in that position? And
for real,
everything is taking shape, and I'm just looking at the future. I'm thinking, maybe if I take this L now in pay cut, then eventually we can make something happen. And obviously I like drawing, that's just my do. I'm a designer at heart. I would say an artist at heart.
So, do you recall who your first ever customer was? Or maybe like
Sneakball was one of our first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sneakball's been riding us for time. Even like Big Nasty and Sneakball, I would say. Do you know what is? Forgive me, anyone that's hearing this that has been riding with us for a long time. But what I would say, some of the biggest names that have been with us from very, very early.
Yeah.
Are probably like Sneakball, Big Nasty, 100%. Some of our newer customers might include like footballers and stuff, but them two. Before we had the name, they were with us.
So does Sneakball put down P's? Like, is he a proper jewellery person?
Yeah.
What's his jewellery? Like watches or chains or?
Oh, he's from South. He's on the chains.
The chains thing.
He's on the chains.
I can't do the big chain thing, you know.
I would say, oh my god, how could I forget our dads as well?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our dads was rocking with us for a very long time.
Your catalogue is nice.
Do you know what it is? My memory fails me a lot of the time, so forgive me for anyone.
My memory would not fail me with them kind of customers. I'm telling you now.
Know what it is? It's like we get a lot of people with.
Yeah, now that you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, it's like you gotta remember the VIPs though. Definitely our dad, Sneakball, Big Nasty. Definitely three of the top that have been not even. Do you know what I mean? It's not even stuff that's been one off.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about people that have consistently
come back and
yeah. So forgive me if anyone that's bought like one. Even like J Hus has bought something, but it's like he's had one.
You know what I mean? But have you had any customers or a customer that was extremely young? Like, what's your youngest?
Oh, come on, we get loads of I don't know what age is drug dealing start from. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, we get like what? We even get people that come in with their mums. Like some rich kids, like not rich kids, but like their parents have money.
Yeah.
They might want like a gold chain for their like 15th birthday or whatever birthday they consider big. I don't know, what's the earliest one? 16 maybe.
RDL, man.
They come in with their dad or whatever. It's like, yeah, we're just looking for like a gold chain or a little gold chain from chain.
Oh,
you can get.
Do you ever sit there and think, like, I didn't get this when I was 15. Like, do you ever get a bit like?
Sometimes, but then I'm like, times change, innit? And my parents weren't rich, so. And it's from a different background, it's like, you can't really compare. It's too different.
Yeah, for real. Because I shouldn't say back in my day, like I'm mad old yet.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 25.
We have to put that on radio.
I'm 25, so I'm pretty young. But back when I was younger, I thought that we was caking, boy, because I had all the new PlayStations that would come out and the little, do you know what I mean? Like the little gadgets. So when you look back at it, it's like, alright, you weren't balling that much, car. My mum weren't taking me to no jewellery store and telling me to get gold chain.
It's like now times change where people are interested in different things. Like for instance, when we was in school, baggy tracksuits, that was it.
Yeah.
You can't even buy a baggy tracksuit now, even if you wanted to. Like it's very hard to get one.
For real.
Everyone's wearing this fitted stuff. Like, not to say everyone, I'm wearing it too, but you know what I mean? But even the desires are different. So like a 14-year-old kid who is, for lack of a better term, into urban hip-hop lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna want to bust down something or whatever. Like they're gonna want this whole rap music.
Because that's what it's about.
I would say hip hop drives the direction in the jewelry that we do. Mm-hmm. So put it this way: if who's influential? If Gig says something, or not even UK, if like Migos says something like, you do VVS. Well, you come to the shop, little kids will be like, yeah, I just want a VVS ring. You tell them how much it is, then they realise it's not,
it's not that.
but honestly, like it's like that's just it's a rapper mentions something on a song, whatever they mention goes through the roof. Literally the next day. It's very, very quick.
Bloody hell. So in terms of rappers and those kind of influences, who would you say catches your eye in regards to jewelry and like the way they drip? UK or on a bigger scale? Let's start with UK first.
Okay, UK first. Who's jewelry that I like in UK? Do you know what it is? The scene isn't big enough yet in the UK.
Yeah.
For people to be buying the maddest of pieces. Like you gotta remember, it's only recently that people started making real money off music. Well, obviously, like underground never used to make money on music. Now streams are coming involved and people are getting record deals
and views and all that kind of stuff.
That. Yeah. Remember, there was just maybe like Kano, Dizzy, Wiley,
Chip.
Gigs, Chip. Like that's it. Yeah. There was no one making that much money. Now, everyone that has a single is getting a deal.
Yeah.
Or selling the song, or they get a quick 30 racks and don't know. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's a bit different now. So what I would say is, to be honest, I'd like the most influential jewelry comes from America simply because the hip hop scene in America is just
huge.
a lot bigger.
And it's been around
and
for
then
ages.
it trickles down to UK. Obviously, UK got their own sound now, but do you know what I mean? America is the driving force for a lot of this stuff.
For real.
That's what I'm saying.
So on a US level, which influence or
Migos,
100%. They take the piss with it.
Yeah, they slow down a little bit.
A little bit. I
they
mean,
slow down a little
if
bit.
that's what you
as
want
of
to call it.
okay, as of recently, they haven't really copped. No, there used to be pieces that were copping like every 2 months, like every 2 weeks, months. Like, they had loads of different pieces out, but now they're kind of chilled. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're getting that next album ready or whatever they're doing, innit? But yeah, I would say definitely Migos are the more influential. And do you know what it is? I just judge it by the people that come in and say what they like about the piece. They're like, I want a piece like that. Something that Quavo.
Or like someone's,
as I said, with artists, like, there's a lot of artists from like Europe and America that try and get free stuff. Do you know what it is? On the flip side, I feel like, because there was a situation where we went to, I think it was Miami. I don't know if anyone that's listening that's been in Miami knows the club Story. I think we went to Story and Adrian Broner was there.
Okay.
And then we handed a business card and was like, yo, well, we do custom jewelry when you're ready.
Yeah.
Come custom jewelry. And then like he's like, yo, I like that, because when we go out we wear jewelry. Like,
yeah.
I don't wear jewelry today, but when we go out just to look like jewelers and stuff, we wear the jewelry. And he's like, yo, I like that on your neck, like yeah. So yo, just give me that and I'll give you promotion. And the piece was like 20k, and he's like, yo, just give me the piece and I can promote you on my Instagram, like,
I can give you the piece and what?
Off my neck, like, just give me. He's like,
you're mad.
He's like, in the club as well. So remember, it's dark. There's flashing lights. Like, it's not like.
Tell him to take your bottle, take your socks while he's at it.
This is what I was about to say. Yeah. On the flip side, it might have helped us a lot in America, where if we gave him the piece, the promotion and the backlash of that might have earned us way more than 20k. But then at the time we were like,
but it is the approach was a bit mad.
No, but he's a bro. Everyone that knows Adrian Broner, the boxer, he's like that anyway. Like, he's very sure of himself. He's cocky. He says
I don't care what you're like or what you think you're like. You can't come up to me and be like, yeah, just give me that piece there. I'll be looking at my neck and looking at you and really asking if this is a real situation.
That's what we did at the time. But then now, I think that was like 2-3 years ago.
Now you're thinking about it, yeah.
Now we might be able to afford that kind of loss. It was kind of like, maybe it might have been a different position now.
Seen someone.
It's going to throw me off guard, I know it is.
It's not. I'm nice.
All right,
He's wiping his forehead.
It's getting hot in it.
Have you ever seen someone stunting in fake jewelry like real hard? Like real hard.
But you know what it is? I'll say this all the time, yeah. It depends what you consider fake. So if a person is wearing silver and they say it's white gold, then that's fake. If a person says this is silver and it is silver, is it fake?
Of course it's not fake. You said what it is.
It's
So have you
thing.
ever seen someone stunting in silver claiming that it's white gold?
That's a more accurate question. No, because I haven't asked them. I can see. To me, I can see. But I understand what you're trying to get at. And yeah, it happens a lot of the time. Like, you know what it is? There's this whole fake it till you make it culture, which I'm not totally against.
Yeah.
Because it drives a lot of business. But I understand why people who don't have the money would want to pretend as if they do.
But that's second-hand embarrassment. So
no, Yori did it, and look where he is now. Now he can buy the jewelry you want. So it's like, not like it's wrong. I mean, it might not be your personal way of the come up, but a lot of people do it, and a lot of people it works for. There's a lot of people that wear like, listen, Lil Yachty was wearing grills that look like tinfoil in his mouth before he made money.
Oh,
and then,
gosh.
do you know what I mean? And then now he's like one of the youngest, richest rappers that you can go about. Like, do you know what I mean? And how old is he? What, 21? How old is that guy? He's young as hell. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really fault anyone for doing it, because I can see where it can end up, but it is deceitful, 100%.
What is your view on stunters in general? Not just in a jewelry sense, but just people that just want to be stunting.
I think stunting's cool if not even if you can afford it, even if you can't, like if it gets you where you need to be, I don't see anything wrong with it unless it leads you down a path where you don't have any money at the end of it.
Yeah.
So if it's like for argument's sake, I got £1 million, I want to stunt as if I have 5. Because it looks the same to someone who doesn't have money.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
real.
Like, to someone who has, put it this way, for someone who has 500 million and someone has 1 billion, they're buying the same shit.
Yeah.
One's obviously twice as rich as the other one. Sorry, I just like twice as rich as the other one. But they still, there's not much more you can buy. Like, once you can buy, someone can buy an island, the other person can buy an island. Or you're gonna buy Mars or the moon. Like it's a numbers game. And there's only so many things you can buy in this world unless someone comes out with something different.
Yeah.
So what I would say is stunting's cool if you can afford it.
How would you feel if a woman got down on one knee and proposed to you with a fuck off diamond ring?
That would be sick. Do you know why it would be sick? Because,
What?
Well, fuck off, what? What's the last bit? Sorry?
I mean, like, I said a fuck off diamond ring, like a woman.
Oh,
is
a ring!
in front
A
of
fuck
you
off diamond ring. Oh yeah, that's calm.
on
That's
one
what it is.
knee. A whole woman, your woman.
Do you know what it is? It's like, you knew what you wanted, you went and you got it without waiting for me. Don't get it wrong, I expect to propose. I want to be the one that proposes. But if my woman does it before me, I'm not going to look at you in any sort of emasculating way. But obviously, traditionally, the man does it. So I'm not expecting her to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like, but if she does do it out of the blue, it's like, I'm not gonna be like, "Ugh, what the hell are you doing?" Like, that means you're just super into me. That's cool. Like, I like if you're super into me. That's
You
great.
weird.
I'm weird.
You a weirdo.
Why? How's that weird?
What the hell?
I'm just confident. Do you know
Telling
what
you
it
now.
is?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, for me, yeah, I just don't see
I don't
myself.
feel like that emasculates me. Like, do you know? I don't expect.
Fair enough,
Put it
yeah.
this way, it's like I don't expect her to do it. No way in a million years. And I wouldn't put it on her to propose to me. And if she doesn't propose to me, I'm not gonna hold it against her.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Because I know that in a weird way, that's my job.
Yeah.
But if she does do it, if she wins the lottery or something, I mean, most women don't
You
gamble.
better go buy that diamond.
But if she wins
baby.
a lottery or something, and then like she's like 50 mil up or whatever the lottery prize
Yeah.
winning is,
She can afford to do that.
and
baby.
she's like, oh yeah, I want to get married tomorrow, and she's like, boom, here's the ring. Whatever. She might not even need to get down on one knee. She don't even need to do all of that. Like, she might just say, yo, do you want to get married?
Extra.
But one knee, she might not want to do that. Do you know? I don't know,
for
traditionally or
real.
whatever. So, but
I don't know. I just find it really weird. Like, obviously, in my dreams, yeah, I see myself with like a 6'2" chocolate man.
What that is? Do you know what that is?
And me looking my 6'2" chocolate man in the eye and being like, babe, will you marry me? And sliding a ring on his big fingers.
Yeah.
It's just awkward.
It is, but that's because of
just
tradition that's
awkward.
made you feel that way. And also, we're conditioned to believe that women are the prize.
Yeah.
So it's like, in a weird way, you want to be afforded the luxury for someone to give everything up for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, and the thing in the world's changing. Like, not to take it too far back, but like years ago, women weren't even in the workforce. Now Uka routes are getting more and more equal. It's like,
Yeah.
you need to get the bad as well as the good. You can't just get like, you have to get the bad stuff that men get as well as the good stuff that men get as
Yeah.
well, because that's what equality is. You can't just get all the women benefits and keep them
For
and then
real.
just obviously get the man benefits
We
as
ain't
well.
even
Then you
gonna
get the
touch
best
up
of
on all this
everything.
feminine. We're not even going to touch up on all this feminist
I'm gonna get it on
movements
Twitter or
that
something.
people
I'm
were
gonna
claiming.
Yeah, getting mad still.
Moving on. So what is your personal definition of a woman with value? For like, yeah, what values would a woman have to have
I
for
feel
you?
like confidence without arrogance is good. I feel like you should be nurturing as well. So nurturing, that includes feeding your family. For instance, the same way I believe a man sort of, again, times are
Provider.
changing, innit? Yeah, that whole provider. old school.
Quotation.
The same way I also believe that a woman should provide in different ways as well.
Yeah. So
in terms of her home cooked meal, like, don't get twisted, we can share. But it's like, put it this way: if I'm good, I'm better at connecting up the TV. I'm physically stronger than you due to genetics.
Yeah.
So I can do all the heavy lifting. I'm gonna do all the electronics, the stuff that you're just worse at than me. Maybe I'm not good at electronics and you're better than me. Then you do. You.
But yeah, that will still be your contribution.
So everyone has a contribution. If I was a chef, I would cook every day.
Yeah.
Because I'm just better at cooking than you. But if she's better at cooking than me, then I believe that the woman should most of the time take it upon herself. And luckily for me, I'm in a situation where my missus likes cooking.
Oh, you got a missus.
Yeah,
Let's get into that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to dig into that.
Do you know what it is? I feel like hit that straight away before any bad question stuff off of that.
Don't you trust me?
No, but I'm looking at you like devil child. I'm thinking, real something bad's about to come out. But no, so she enjoys cooking. Don't get twisted. Like I've probably cooked her for like 4 times in our entire relationship.
Oh, you got it good, man.
But it's like she likes cooking. Some women don't. I understand that. Then we got to share. But I'm fortunate enough in my situation I don't need to.
Buy the ring tomorrow or something. We could go and buy the ring. She was like, are you talking about marriage? He said, yeah, do you want to do the thing?
Yeah.
She said, just go chat to my mum and bring the ring and stop talking foolishness. And she's like, yeah. And then I came to my daughters and I told you guys I'm getting married. And she was well happy.
But would you expect to get married? I know it's a bit intrusive, but how old is your mum?
My mum is 50 odd.
Would you expect to get married at 50 odd?
Not really.
So it's
For the type of wild child my mum is as well, her even getting married, it was a miracle.
So it's that's what I'm trying to say, it's different situations.
Do you want to do the thing at the kitchen sink?
Listen, put it this way, yeah, she could not be getting married at all.
It's true.
So it's like...
But I was just like, why have I not heard this story before?
Do you know what it is? It gets... I know this sounds mad sad, but I think it gets less romantic the more you get older because the sentiment means a lot more. So it's like... Right, when you're in your early 20s, you probably want this big show. The man gets down on one knee. The diamond is amazing and massive in the middle. You had your whole fairy tale wedding now. You got a long white dress. Blah 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 blah. All of that stuff. Yeah. When you get older, you've seen a lot more.
Yeah.
Your experiences are different. Yeah. Your time is running out also because obviously that's just the way life is. Do you know what I mean? As you get older. And also your opportunities in your head you might think are just wearing thin. So your expectations of your dream wedding just become smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And then to the point where if you're plus 50 you think I'm never going to get married again. If you are married before, if you're not, or whatever, if you've never been married you think I'm never going to get married. If you're with even finding a partner at that age you're thinking this is a blessing.
With minimal stresses as well.
With minimal stresses, they get along, whatever. And then he's going to marry you on top of that. It's like your expectations just become less and less and less. Which is sad, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just life, is it not? I'm not going to lie. As you said, it is a bit mad. Just do you want to do the thing?
You want to do the thing. I will never get over that for as long as I live.
There's a lot of people that are 60 and alone. There's a lot of women that are 60 and alone, not even have a partner. And they're like, I don't even want marriage. I'm just glad that this man is here.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Man as well, because I don't want to be too sexist, you know what I mean?
Fair enough. Did you ever have one of them plans, like when you was younger, oh, by this age, I'm going to have a girlfriend, and by this age,
Men
I'm going to...
don't think that at
Is that just a woman thing?
I would say, nah, it's
Quabs, did you feel like you was going to... Like, did you have a plan?
Hey, African Qualms. Must be obviously the name.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, was there pressure from your parents to get married?
There was, but I literally just told them that if you force it, just gonna get divorced.
Oh, bye.
That's facts, though. That's big facts.
For real.
That's big facts. But at the end of the day, it's like you want to be stable, but it's like you're not worried. Like men know that eventually this shit's gonna
happen.
Like it's not gonna. Like women are like, I've got a clock. This is gonna happen by the time I'm 25. Then by the time I'm 30, I need to have 3 kids and whatever. I gotta get the house. And men are just like.
Cool.
I might here be like when it happens, like it's gonna happen. Especially if you're confident with yourself or you've been getting girls from a young age or whatever. You're just like, one of them was gonna be alright. I'm gonna stick in one of them.
So, what's gonna happen to them girls that were out here in Afro Nation?
Nothing.
What's your
They're
opinion
gonna
on
live
that?
happy lives.
So,
They're gonna live happy lives.
they're on camera.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know about that. Whatever that, but they're still gonna live good.
No, there are some boyfriends that don't really know what was going down.
Do you know what is really frustrating? Yeah, people think this karma thing. Yeah, it works the way they think it works. They think like, oh, she's gonna skin out in Afro Nations and be single for the rest of her life. No way is that ever gonna
It
happen.
could come back for someone else that's like
Bad things
means
happen in
something to her,
life.
or
You know what? It's bad things happen in life regardless. So at some point in your life, you're gonna be like, haha, because 20 years ago
you were
you
skinning
skinned
out your
out.
friend.
That's not the way it
You were
works.
skinning out your
you
front.
get me? Yeah, like, no, she's gonna live a prosperous life. She'll be a lawyer and she'll get a good boyfriend who's a doctor, and then they'll live in Beverly Hills.
Can you imagine? And then you'll have people like me, like, maybe I should have went Afro Nation.
No, that's what I'm trying
Maybe
to say.
I should have worn a slinky
What I'm trying
bikini.
to say is, you're missing my point. You're missing my point. What I'm trying to say is, Afro Nations does not matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't know that, man. You don't know that.
Okay, put it this way. What could happen is that woman or girl, whatever you're gonna say, was
Boy.
staying out in Afro Nations. She could have had a good man. The man sees her thing and is like, I'm not with it no more. Cool, it's done. Then she could meet a fucking dick, yeah?
Yeah.
And then they could get together. She could live a terrible married life with this idiot. That's whatever, innit? That could happen. But I wouldn't put that down to Afro Nations. I would put that down to her taste in men. She didn't want that good guy regardless.
Yeah.
She was always going to find a situation where she needed to fuck up so that situation ended. Because,
Yeah.
do you see what I'm saying? So, like, a good woman's going to find a good guy. It's not that hard.
To be
There's gonna
fair,
do you know what it
anyway,
is?
this-
social media thing.
I was just about to say, social media and
Yeah.
the internet in general is gonna
It's
evolve
everything.
to the point where all this stuff that we be seeing is only ever gonna be like word of mouth
Wait this way.
news.
What? Sorry, how did you say? 25?
25,
So you're born
yeah.
in 91 or something?
94.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. Listen, my maths is off. Listen, I was going to say 93. Because I'm 26
It's
and I'm
hot
born
in
in
here.
92.
It's hot in here. Don't worry.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. It's very hot.
I got you.
See, this is it's my friend.
Miami, here we come. I'm putting in that work.
But yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, I'm 26. I'm born in 92.
Yeah.
So I thought you were born in 93, but you're born in when?
94.
94.
Right
Cool.
at the start.
All right, cool. So our generation, we grew up without social media. So I think our first social media was what, Pixel or something.
Yeah, or
Pixel.
Bebo
Do you remember
or something.
Bebo or around there? So we know life like having to go and talk to women. Like you have to get up
Yeah.
from the bus stop, you see a girl, and you have to actually visit. Do you know how nerve-wracking that is? You have to
I
speak
miss
to
those
someone.
days.
No, you don't, because girls
No,
are
I
saying
do.
girls are saying they
No, I
don't want to
miss
talk to
them
man.
days.
Girls are saying they don't want to be bothered in that. But anyway.
I miss them days.
All right, cool. But now, imagine it's backwards now. Like a man that's like maybe 20, 19, will see a girl in real life. They'll see it. They'll have a girl on social media.
Yeah.
They'll add them. They'll have DMs. Blah 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 blah. They'll talk. They'll have a conversation. See each other somewhere, from far. Wait until that night and be like,
I
"Oh man,
saw
you was
you.
looking good that day."
Can you imagine?
But it's backwards, because what we used to do is we used to talk to a girl, and while she's away, you can talk to her social media.
Yeah.
But the aim is to meet up with her. That's what you want to do. The end goal is to be together in the same space.
As in?
Now it's backwards. You don't even want to see each other until it's crunch time. You just want to like be apart from each other as long as possible. And then when it's time to do whatever your intentions are
But
to
this
do,
is how
you
people
wanna
are
be
getting
together.
their heart broken, because essentially you don't really know this person. I feel like the conversation face to
I feel
face
like you need to
is
see somebody
20
to
times
really get
different. Because in a DM, yeah, like say you came to DM me, apologies to your partner, yeah, there's no offense in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not out here trying to take no one's man, alright? But you DM me, we're having a conversation, and then you're like, you being a jewelry designer, yeah, VVS
Yeah.
this and bust down this.
Yeah.
I could be sitting at home like, bust who? VV hair? All on Google. What
Yeah.
does VVS mean?
Yeah.
What does, do you get what I mean? I don't feel like
I'm
that.
surprised you haven't asked me that, to man. Every time I do an interview, someone.
Honestly, I should have.
But every time I do
We
an
can
interview,
clear
that's
this
all.
up at the
Anyway,
end.
we'll
Though.
go
But
back
I
to
feel
that.
like because we from the hoods,
Do
you get what I mean? And our peoples are hoods,
Yeah.
they should know what it means by now.
I guess rap songs don't really explain it. They just say
It's
VV,
true.
VV, VV. That's it. They
It's
don't really-
true.
Anyway, but go on.
But yeah, the social media thing, like, don't see me, like, don't chat to me on social media and see me and wait. Because the type of person I am, I'm gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking stalker.
Yeah, but
why are
don't-
you watching me and
don't
not saying
need
nothing?
confidence like that.
That's weird.
Now. Like I feel like our generation's the last of a dying breed, because we had real confidence. Like real, like
This
to
is
get
what you
shut down.
needed.
How many times have I been shut down?
And this is why I say that I miss them times, yeah, because when you think about it, these were real niggas. So
Yeah. They
like,
were shut down
you was
big.
using your time.
A girl was telling you no in your face, not like on the internet.
And they
where
would
you just
take it on
be
the
like,
chin,
"Alright, cool,
yeah.
Next. You're just flicking or whatever you're doing or whatever
But they would get that real life experience, learn from it,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah,
next
come
time they
on.
move to a girl, yeah, because I've had some lines, and I'll be like, raw, I know you got rejected in the past life, yeah, like
Yeah.
bare times or on a mad thing, and you've really upgraded yourself, because that bar, sensational.
Like, I definitely, you know what it is, yeah? I feel like men thrive off rejection and women just
Oh, no way.
they cannot handle that at all.
No way.
Because women don't really get rejected that much. I don't know why. but women
Because they're
don't
scared of it, so they avoid it.
really- women can't shoot their shot at all.
Oh,
Like, women can't shoot that. Even when they shoot their shot, it's mad embarrassing. It's like, you've never done this before.
You're too passionate about this, and you're talking to a woman.
Sorry about that.
I'm like, I feel some type of way. I mean, I'm working on it.
I don't know what you're like with men. I don't know. It's the first time I'm meeting.
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't even like eye contact. I'm not gonna lie. I find it so awkward. But me, I'm just an awkward person. Like, I don't clock on that someone might be trying to move to me or chat to me that way, and I'm all friendly. Like, yeah, do you get what I mean? Like, engaging in the conversation, just thinking it's a friendly conversation. And my man's doing things like staring in my eyes and all that stuff, and I'm just thinking, this guy's weird,
Doesn't
bro.
just
Why is
stare in your
he
eyes.
looking at me so hard
You
and
could
all
just
that?
be like, oh, how you doing? I really want to. If he could be more forward. But
Yeah.
then again, some girls don't like that. So you got to be like a bit standoffish, and then be there or be a lot more friendly rather than direct. And every woman's different. It's not like every woman's the same. There's a strict formula for everyone.
Well, they say now that women are becoming more savage than men. What's your
They're
take on
aggressive
that?
though. They're aggressive. Women are more like even if they try to get onto someone, they'll just insult them the whole way and think that that's like.
Yeah, that's weird.
like
though.
banter. Like do you know what it is? Like it's like there's girls that have no banter and there's girls that try to have banter and the banter is just bad.
So what? There's no girls that actually have banter.
I don't think so.
What?
I've met, like,
Wow,
maybe-
what's okay?
I met,
So
like,
we're just
two.
gonna start ending this
I
show
met, like,
because I don't
two.
really know what's going on here.
I've
So-
met 2 girls in my whole life that have banter.
And one of them's me today. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
What a lovely exit. So to end the show, let's say what we said we was gonna do. VVS
Yeah.
for those that might not know.
Alright, I'll take you through the grades. There's SI, there's VS, there's VVS, and then there's Flawless. And then within those grades, they also have their subcategories, but let's not
Okay,
go too
that's
far.
a bit of a.
An inclusion is a mark within the facets of the diamond, which obviously block the diamond from releasing light and shining. Yeah.
Okay.
So the more inclusion it has, obviously, the more cloudy it's gonna look.
Mhm.
So SI at near the bottom is slightly included.
Okay.
So a slight inclusions in it. Now VS.